Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eddie. You're watching my very first beauty makeup tutorial. Let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna start by prepping our face, and I like to use the Urban Decay primer. It's really good to prime your face before any makeup tutorial. Using my foundation next, and I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC30, and I like this one because it has a little pump to it, so it's easy to apply. And I do about 2 pumps. I do 1, 2, just to get enough for my face, and then I do dots. Okay, and then using a beauty blender or a brush, you can start buffing or blending it out. And you can add as you go if you need more, depending on how much coverage you want. I like to use medium to full coverage, depending on where I'm going and what I need my makeup done for. If it's for an event, I like full coverage. If it's just an out every day, I usually do medium coverage. And I just pat. It's just like, a lot of people want to dab a lot hard. No, it's just a little dabbing. And you want to make sure you get to your ears and down your neck. Okay, and then once your face is done with foundation, looks pretty good, you move on to your concealer. For today's video, I'm going to be using my new favorite concealer. I was using another one different before, but I just now got the Shape and Tape by Tarte. It is Shape and Tape, yep. And I have it in the shade Light Medium Honey. Okay, and then using the beauty blender with the pointy side, I'm gonna blend that out. Let's move on. Okay, so I forgot my setting powder, so I'll be right back. And to set today, I'm gonna be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And I got that at Ulta. I've been using it for a while now. I'm really wanting to try the RCMA translucent powder, but I haven't gotten the chance to order it, or I've just been lazy and not gotten to it. And I'm using this tone and a little bit of the white, and then this tone. I don't use yellow because it makes my skin look a little too yellowish. Okay, then you're gonna let that bake for a little bit, and then we're gonna dust it off. To contour, I'm gonna use the same palette, and I'm gonna be using the 3 bottom shades, the first 3. I usually use this one more towards the inner part of my cheek, this one in the middle, and then this one at the very deep darker closer to my ear. And then sometimes I use this one just to outline my jaw, just to make it a little darker, but I don't go heavy with it. And I'm going to make sure that I have a brush with an angle to it. And you're going to want to go from your ear to the corner of your lip. Do this on the other side. And I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand for both sides. I can't switch hands. I'm not ambidextrous. Okay, now to contour a little bit of my nose. I don't really like to contour it a lot, just because I'm not that kind of person, but I'm going to be using the Royal and Langnickel Angle Shader. I know this is mostly for your eyes, but I have a bigger nose, so I want to just shade it a little bit. I'm just going to go in from right there and shade down.
Yeah, that already makes that look much more bony and much more prominent and blend.
And you also want to hit the inner part from from your eyebrow to like your nose, because a lot of people don't, and then it creates a gap and it makes it really look weird. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to blush highlight. For blush, I used a really soft baked blush from NYX Cosmetics. This one is in the color Chiffon. Okay, and for my bronzer, I'm gonna be going back and using the same brush that I used to bake. I'll just wipe it off a little bit. And this is the Marabella bronzer. Okay, and for my highlighter, I'm gonna be using Jouer in the shade Citrine. Okay, and for this, I'm gonna use my Morphe M510. I'm just gonna dip it a little bit. Mine's broken, so I have to that highlight. With the highlight, I just kind of like to get my area right here, and I like to go up with it. We're gonna move on to eyebrows, and then eyes, and then lips. Okay, this is my brand new Anastasia Dip Brow, and I got the shade Ebony. I didn't want to get granite because I know my eyebrows look really black, but they're actually not super black. They're like dark brown. Oh my gosh, nothing like a fresh product. I don't even want to open, like dig into it. I'm gonna start off right there. Okay, and for my eyes today, I'm going to be using my Tarteist Pro palette. I really like this palette. The only thing I don't like is kind of the packaging, because it's like a matte, but you can see the fingerprints after you grab it like the first time. First, I'm going to use the shade Vintage, which is on the second row. I was using my Morphe E14, which is an eyeshadow brush, and it's dense. I love the denseness of it, and I just like it because you can pat it on there and it gives you great pigmentation. Okay, for my first shade, I used Vintage right there for my all over the eye. I think for my transition shade, I'm gonna use probably Indie and Chick right here. After that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker color called Profesh and go into my crease again. After that, I'm gonna use the shade Glam to highlight my inner corner. It's like a gold, just a gold eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this brush, which is kind of like a crease blending brush too, but I'm going to use that just because it has a little bit of an angle to it, and I'm going to use that to hit my inner eye. I went ahead and curled my lashes. I mean, I didn't want to record myself doing that because I guess most people know how to do it. I just used a curling lash, like eyelash curler. And then we're gonna go ahead and use mascara. Okay, so I like to use, I'm almost out of this. It's the Greater Than mascara from MDM Flow. It's my favorite. I love this brush on there. And I kind of just use this one as a base coat, you could say. And I'm not using fake lashes today because I'm going for a more subtle, natural look.
Stab myself in the eye.
Okay, and to open up my eyes just a tad bit more, I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and it's the white one. Okay, so for my lips today, I'm going to be using a lip treatment. It's kind of like a Vaseline. I think it's Vaseline.
I didn't read the ingredients on the box because the box didn't really come with a lot of ingredients. Since it is a sample size, and I didn't really look up into it.
Okay, so for today's lips, I'm going to be using Dolce K by Kylie. I love these liquid lipsticks so much. Okay guys, and my camera kind of went off on me, but I finished applying my lip and I'm pretty happy with this color. To finish this whole look, I'm going to finish it off with the MAC Prep and Prime. I use this as my setting spray. I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I just want a little bit of a dewiness, so I'm going to use this one and I'll make sure I shake it and then give yourself a couple sprays. I love the smell of this thing. Okay guys, and I also didn't use eyeliner just because I didn't want it to look too dark around my eyes. Like I said, if I was going for more of a glam look, then I would have used eyeliner and also fake lashes, but today's look is just a natural look. Something subtle, something easy for my first makeup tutorial. I'll end this video by saying thank you, and make sure to go follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat, and my official name is HBMOfficial1, and you can find me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, and make sure to subscribe and hit the button below. Thank you. Bye guys.